Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
What's going on YouTube, D546? I just did a video on Drew Lock. Either you're seeing that already or you'll see it tomorrow. Today is going to be a little bit better than Drew Lock because it's kind of a somber thing that this guy is not going to be the quarterback of the future. Just had that good of a game for us. Cost us a chance at a quarterback. But the good news is if we take a quarterback in the second, third round, or we get a guy in free agency, he's going to be throwing to an absolute animal. And that's Malik Nabers out of LSU. Shout out to LSU, wide receiver U. Take a look at Brian Thomas Jr. Take a look at Malik Nabers. Take a look at Jamar Chase. Take a look at Justin Jefferson. And tell me what the real wide receiver U is. Anyway, we're going to look at Malik Nabers here. 3rd and 14, behind the sticks. When you have a superstar wide receiver, you can be behind the sticks. You can be behind the sticks. So he's going to motion across the field here. He's going to catch this screen and he's going to house it. We all know what happens here. Easy screen. And he's just going to split this. He's going to split the Red Sea. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like I said, I cannot play the whole play because, you know, we'll deal with copyright stuff. But let's fast forward and look at it from the end zone view. So take a look here. Caught. One guy missed, two guy missed, and then the speed just takes over. This is what he did at LSU where he catches this short and he's a threat to score every time. All right, so we got Malik Nabers here. He's going to run a slant here on this RPO. And just take a look at how easily he gets in and out of his break. Easy slant and easy catch. And then he's going to make some stuff happen. You know, he makes some stuff happen after the play. Gets like 7-8 yards after catching it. And this is just all great with just setting it up, selling it. He's going upfield, getting this cornerback to commit outside, and then just taking it in. Soft hands, yak. This is the Malik Nabers I've been waiting to see all year. So we got this Colts linebacker that's going to be carrying Malik Nabers in coverage, and this is the cover 2. And this is the play that Darius Slayton ends up scoring on. And, you know, we get a touchdown out of it, so you can't really blame Drew Lock too much. But just take a Malik Nabers, take a look at him on this seam route here. He is going to be wide open. For some reason, this linebacker underestimates Malik Nabers' speed. I don't know how, but he underestimates it. And this is a walk-in touchdown. This is a walk-in touchdown. If Drew Lock places this ball here, anywhere, Malik Nabers is going to catch that and walk in. And nonetheless, it's not a walk-in touchdown, but he carried Zaire Franklin so far downfield that Slayton catches this and scores. And he doesn't score unless Malik Nabers carries this guy downfield. All right, so this is what we mean when we say if you have a wide receiver 1, throw it up the field. Just throw it up. Just throw it up because more often than not, you're going to get a completion or a penalty. A completion or a penalty. Sometimes you'll get an interception. I'll say about maybe 5% of the time it'll end in an interception. You'll get either a completion, a penalty, or an incompletion. So he's going to take the outside release here. And he's going to kind of slow walk this at the start. Get this cornerback to just be threatened vertically. So as you see, he's going to kind of attack him. He's going to kind of run straight at him. And that's going to cause him to open up those hips. Takes it outside. And eventually just runs past them. The ball should be further down the field, but it doesn't matter because the ball just ends up being a jump ball, and he's going to be able to just stop and just pluck this out of the air. Take a look from this angle. I mean, he's just going to grab it right out of the air. So right here, Malik Nabers is going to turn this corner around. Notice how he's got inside leverage. This is just so beautiful here. Notice how he's got this inside leverage. He's going to attack this inside, get this corner to really commit, to say, okay, I got inside leverage, but he is going inside. This corner does not trust himself. A Pro Bowl corner is just trusting his back pedal, taking his back pedal back, and breaking on this ball, going outside. It's easy for a really good corner or a corner that's going to play that perfectly. That's what you do. But he gets him, even with inside leverage, to overcommit inside. And he does it with the little small step here. That little step right there is how he got him to commit inside, which causes him to have to turn around. Malik Nabers is in his blind spot now. So guess what? Drew Lock is like, I got the green light. I got the green light. Throw that back shoulder right there. The cornerback ends up back inside. And Malik Nabers is becoming a dog, a king at these back shoulder throws, which he was able to do at LSU too. So take a look at the zip. It comes off of this. Caught right on the sideline. Beautiful ball placement, beautiful back shoulder completion there to Malik Nabers. So at this point, I'm like, this is just completely bonkers. We've talked about this where we're like, I think I said this like week 2 or week 3, where I was like, one of these games, Malik Nabers is going to catch this, and he's going to catch this little stop route, and he's going to score on it. And lo and behold, here we are in week 17. He's going to run a quick stop route. He's open. The ball is... There's a lot to be said about having the ball there as soon as he turns around, because now he can catch this ball and get moving. And he really got moving here. Catch this, split these two guys, make this guy miss, outrun everybody else. Track star. Let's drag it. Easy stuff right there. Take a look from this angle here. Easy completion. Makes that guy miss, makes this guy miss, and it's just gone. So remember, we talked about that seam route that Malik Nabers could have scored on. He also could have scored on this slant here. This could have been 4 touchdowns for Malik Nabers because this route is beautiful. This route is beautiful, and it should have been placed a little bit more inside and a little bit lower, and he catches this. And, you know, this could have been his 4th touchdown of the game. Take a look here. He's going to be wide open here. As wide open as you can be in the red zone for a number 1 guy. And the ball is just a little bit too far out and a little bit too high. All right, so Malik Nabers is an absolute dog. 170, 8 catches, 2 touchdowns. Could have been 4 touchdowns and like 200 yards. This is literally a Jamar Chase type of game. That was his pro comp. And I'm excited to see what he does next. He's got a week left. He's already at 1,100 yards. Exciting player. And whatever quarterback ends up playing with him next year, hopefully can get him the ball the way he got the ball on Sunday.